Let's give that another try, shall we? Happy Tuesday. That was upside down. And I don't think I am this time, so let's take a look and check her out. Oh, I do believe we are right side up. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I kind of wondered because I could see this thing, and I'm like, it's not over here in the shot. So like, what is that? See, I know what this is. This is the base of my stand. This is part of the tripod, so no biggie. Okay, well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Of course, this is Tuesday at 10, or in this case, 10:06. For some reason, this is so weird. I'm like, oh no, it's upside down. Stop the video. So I stop the video, and I go to delete it. And my phone, with Facebook, or I don't know what it is, it's like, you want to do what? I'm like, delete. No, delete. No, delete. No. So I actually have to shut my phone off and start over again. So that was the delay. Well, I hope you're having a lovely day. I was so happy that someone was up before me and opened up all the windows and the cool breeze, and yay. Happy Sandy, happy Sandy. What can I say? Oh, and I do want to mention, this is what I started to say in the first one, that the failed first attempt that I'm not the one to say hello, 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 hello. So I'll say one big hello, because I know someone's watching. I'll say one big hello, and then we'll leave it at that. And there's a lag, so if you don't see me replying to comments or whatever right away, well, you'll know why. Anyway, so bunch of things going on today, so let's get right to it. I am going to use the set Garden Impressions today, and this is what the set looks like. So if you're looking at if you have your catalog handy, pages 128 and 129, I do not have the bundle. I don't have the dies that go with this. So we're gonna stamp. Yay. So let's move the catalog. Oh no, I need a scrap piece of paper. Oh no, I don't have a scrap piece of paper handy. I will just get one. My poor, check this out, warped much? And I need a paper, not me. Oh, big noise. My bad. There. Okay. So, in addition to that stamp set, I'm going to use one of these colors. Now, the color, I'll tell you which color. I'm going to use Call Me Clover. I have not used this color until I made my sample. So it's kind of like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And I knew, as mentioned, I was going to use this stamp set. So, you know when you think you're really prepared and you're not? Anyway, I'll tell you about the paper, because this is just one side, and I've used some of it, so you're not seeing all of it. This is the In Color DSP, so these are all your In Colors. Let's see if I can rhyme them off. Lovely lipstick. Oh, the yellow one I always forget. Pineapple Punch, Call Me Clover, Blueberry Bushel, and Grapefruit Grove. Yay! Okay, so they're 6x6. I didn't cut these. They're 6x6, and they're double-sided. So here's the one side, and here's the other. Woohoo! It's pretty cool. You get lots of paper in that little bundle there. Lots and lots. Anyway, so let's get our stamp set, and let's get our paper. So, again, this is the Call Me Clover paper. It is, I would almost call it, I don't know that I would call it a Kelly green, but it certainly is a really nice, bright, awesome green that I see using in Christmas cards. Oh, I suppose if you do St. Patrick's cards, just any card, because it's very happy. And then for me, for this, I chose the striped side. This is what's on the back of it. These really cute little dots, of course, in the green, not in that color. I don't have my stamps on block, so let's get that. So I was using, oh no, they're stuck together. Very fresh set. In fact, did I just get this? I think I did, because it's barely been inked. I was playing with it yesterday. We're going to use that one and this one. And wait, we're using a sentiment. I think it's this one. Yeah. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. So, yeah, I believe that's all I'm using. So, if I put those little sheets on top, that'll be a good thing. And over you go. Still have my morning frog. I did have an alarm set this morning, by the way, and you do not need an alarm clock when there's a dog in the house. Especially when it's a little barky. Just a little barky, you know? Just a little. That might not be the best block, but... Oh, here's the other one. This is the one I was looking for as well. Okay, so these are, I think they're poppies. I think they are. Okay, now, to stamp on this, I have already cut the paper. Oh, shock. I've already cut the paper, and if you're wondering, it's 4 by 2 3/4, which means this is 1/8 of an inch bigger all the way around. And, oh no, I forgot a stamp. Come back. Come back. Which one did I use? Was it this one or this one? I think I want this one. Yeah. This one or that one. This or that. It's not really going to matter because the grassiness is the grassiness. Yeah, of course I have to bring in a little bit of the green on the front of the card too. And a block. Beauty. You know what I did yesterday? Okay. Here's what I did yesterday. When I was stamping. I was stamping a solid image, and instead of putting my block on the proper way, I had it this way, put it in, and went like that, and I went, that's a really weird image. So it really does help to take a look before you do what you're doing. Oh, you know what? Again, oh, excuse my reach. Excuse me, I didn't get the, or did I? Oh no, there it is. I need my Poppy Parade. Like I said, this is a happy card, so we are using a really nice, vibrant red. That's kind of funny. I know they seem like Christmas colors, but they're not. Let me think of how I did this. It's so fresh. Okay. Yes, these first. I had to think. Oh my goodness. So this is full strength. And it's a clean stamp, which means it's, there we go. So I'm putting all this color on to do that and take a bunch off. So let's see, if I was to go right here, nice, and stamp off, and don't want them to look like they're in the same angle exactly, you know. Let's go, that was that way, so let's go this way a little bit. If the grass doesn't work out exactly perfect, that's okay. That's okay. Now, bring in this color, this stamp, same color, but full strength. Cross your fingers, make sure my head's not in here. And this is a 2-set stamp. Now, as much as I like it like this, we're going to do the second one anyway. Now, you don't have to use the same color on top. We turned it a little bit to be right there. I just like that it's abstract. So if you don't exactly like this one, you're not exactly on the flower, not the end of the world, you know, not the end of the world. Of course, having said that, you know what? I'm just thinking, hold the fort, because you would have to know that, of course, I would have a second one. I just want to try that again. Oh, being live. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's bring them back again and let's... Nope. Yep. Yep. So let's stamp it off twice. Let's do that again, shall we? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes, especially when you have these beautiful brand new, up here, ink pads, they're very, 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 very full of color, which is awesome. But if you're looking for something different, a different look, then you definitely want to stamp off. And I made something, how about this comes a little closer to me? I think you can still see. I'm trying to get right over it. I like that better. I do. And right there. Oh, I am going to do the draw. And after this card. And this card's almost done. What? It is. Okay, let's bring out then. Remember, these open like a compact, and boy, you can tell that's new. Boy, you can tell someone didn't put any of her labels on. Ooh. Now, this is going to be very bright. So, I'm going to do the same thing and stamp off a little bit. Now, because this is abstract, which is pretty much my favorite kind of art, these stems don't have to exactly touch. They don't have to be in the right place, because that doesn't matter. You know? It doesn't matter. Okay. And while you're here, Carol, I will get you your prize draw from last week. That your Happy Mail. I have it. Of course I have it. Alrighty. So next I'm going to bring out, going to stamp on. Now did I do the right way? This way. I thought it looked funny. This particular stamp it's really pretty. If flowers were hug, I'd send you 1,000. Isn't that pretty? I like that. You can't go wrong with really pretty sayings. Now, I did re-ink it. I just want to take a peek. Yeah, that looks good. And I want to make sure it's nice and bold. You'll notice again I brought it down to my grid paper to my bottom line, so I can hopefully line this up and again not put my head in the picture. Just going to hold it there for a second, make sure the ink transfers beautifully. Yeah, I always find that to reply to the comment, I always find that in the catalog it's hard to tell. That's why I like to show you samples of what's up. Now, how simple and cute is that? Like simple. And again, Sandy's not prepared. I didn't even have my glue out. How weird is that? And that's another good reason to come to classes, so you can, or events, so you can see what the colors look like and make a decision. I know it doesn't matter that this is upside down, just it matters to me. Not like my first video, that mattered a lot. There. And, of course, my dimensionals are in the drawer too. At least you know I cleaned up. And naturally, I'm going to pop it up. I think that's a pretty card that you could use for like a get well, like a I'm thinking of you. There's lots of different applications. Ooh, I almost forgot. We have one little thing. I think I was anyway, talking, or did I just leave it? Oh, I think I left it on my page or my group saying that like ribbon just adds that extra little touch. Well, I'll show you what else does. Let's get that. You know me, I don't usually center things, but I want this centered. I hope it looks as vibrant to you as it looks to me. Okay, so, oh, there's a fourth one. Oh, here it is. No, and a fifth one. Okay, these are the iridescent sequins, and I just wanted to add a little bit. And I chose I guess you would call this white. They have the backing on them already, so it's a simple matter of going, dude. You don't have to make that noise, by the way. You do not have to make that noise. And, uh-oh, and there. Ta-da. Remember your triangles when you are setting things up. That's card number 1. Ta-da. Beauty. I like it. And look, it almost looks exactly like my sample. Wow. Shock. Actually, if you see the two together, you can tell I went a little bolder today. Must be feeling bold. Or I'm a little heavy-handed today. I don't know. Okay, here's what we're making next. Let's flip this over so you don't see quite so much color that I don't want there. Okay. We are going to make these cards next. And you're like, what? You've already been talking for 20 minutes. Well, not quite, because I was 6 minutes late. We're going to make these cards. And how you say, everything you need to make these cards are in this box. Oh, stop. Hold the presses. Did I not promise you something? I did. I like to keep my promises. Okay, so we had 5 shares. And by the way, I like to use different things every week. Or not every week. This is the circle tab punch. If you like labeling things, there you go. So anyway, so that's Carol Dot, Carol A, and Susan, and Rosemary, and Carol C. I have inked myself, and Darlene. And of course, the thing I usually use is Busy. It was holding my ribbon. Oh, these are fun because they're all mixed up. Okay. You know, it's whatever one drops out. So somebody drop. Oh, one dropped. Susan. Okay, you are the winner this week of Happy Mail. And I know I have your address, thus I will send you something fun. Here, everybody out of the picture. Okay, here we go. Ready? And it's sideways. This is an all-inclusive kit. And I thought I would show you this because, you know, some people are just starting their card making ventures. And maybe you don't, like I said, I always say, you don't need to have everything I have. You do not have to have everything I have. You can have some of what I have. But I just find that these are really, really handy for making quick cards. You don't have a lot of stuff. Everything you need is in the box. It stores in the box. You can reuse the box, and you can reuse the stamps, because these are stamps that are exclusive to the kit. So it says thanks and you're so kind, thank you. Some floral images, some stars, I think they're stars, or little X-y looking things, and then an image of some sort. So I'm going to show you what's in the kit really quickly, and then we'll get to the stamping. You get all these envelopes. Actually, I believe, yes, you get enough for 20 cards. I like that they've done this. I want to start lining my envelopes too. You get your dimensionals. You get your Stampin' block, and this will be in basic black. You get these, which all you have to do is push them out. Cool. Your card bases, different styles. Ta-da! More little goodies in the background. And this is a peel and stick. And then, I don't think these were upside down. These are, if you can see them, this is where you would stamp some of your sentiments. Some more little background dudes. You get a block. Yeehaw! I'm not going to use it because I have, I have blocks. Some copper thread. Some teeny little pearls. And then, these are peel and stick as well. Like, how easy is that? And then, of course, the cool box to use again and again. And you know what? This is one of those gifts that, one, I don't know what to get you. So, look, I got you a card kit. And I don't know what to get you, but I got you a card kit, and I put some ribbon around it, put a little card on top, and gift done. Beauty. Okay, enough of that. Let's get making some cards. So, let's start with this one, because it's really pretty. So, with this, it shows you what you have, what they look like, I should say, and then it shows you the assembly. This is the English, so you're just going to stick to that a little bit. It looks like a lot of instructions, but it isn't. So, let's make this one. So, first things first, we need a card base. And it's already scored, so that makes that easy. We're going to need one of these, and it should be this one. I'm going to get everything out first so that I don't stick something down in advance. I need this. Is this the one? Yes, this is the one. You guys are awesome for watching live, by the way. I wonder, is a card kit something? I didn't even ask. Sometimes I ask, what do you want to see? Oh, you know what I'm doing? What a doorknob. I'm doing both. No wonder, I'm like, why isn't this coming out easily like the first time I did this? Now I'm stuck together, of course. So, anyway, I interrupt myself. Is a card kit something that you think you would have wanted to see on a video? I mean, it's true, I'm not like stamping, but I am showing you something that I think is kind of cool. And not only that, if I speed it up, I didn't want to have these already punched out, by the way. If I speed it up, we'll actually get to make all 4. Okay, now I can do this. Peel off, line it up, stick it on the card. Step 1. Step 2. How about we stamp? How about we stamp? You're so kind. What I like about this is, well, the font, and it's big. I used to not like such large images, but I have to tell you, I do like it. I do. Sometimes I want to use something really tiny, and other times I want to like go big. So today, we're going big. We are. Don't need that right now. Don't need that right now. Do need this right now. And you know what? You know one thing. Here's your trick about, see if I get a piece of paper. This is a trick. When you are using something light, like grid paper, and you do this, you can hardly see what you're doing. So put something dark behind, and then you can see the outline of the stamp, and that makes sense, or the paper, that makes sense. So this is the little ink spot. So get it inked up, and there we go. You're so kind. You're so kind. And boom. Ta-da! And holding it down again. I might have, there's sometimes when you stamp that you want like a little cushion underneath. Nothing that goes mush, because you don't want to mush in. Good and stuck. There we go. Beautiful. We're almost done. All right. This is raised up on dimensionals, so let's do that. Now, having said this is a card kit, and that everything is in there, you still might want to change things up. And exactly, Darlene. You know what? There are a number of kits. You just find the one that you think is the most fun. I think I took off all those. Yeah. Oh, don't pick up the one that's already on there. You know what? I think the one thing is where I put it. I think you still need one adhesive. When I say all inclusive, you know? So there we go. But this is a fun way to introduce yourself or others to card making. And seriously, how easy is this? Ugh, you know, even when you forget to do something, it's still easy, because I should be able to get that underneath. Okay, let's pretend I did it right, okay? All I would have done, what a doorknob, all I would have done is taken this piece here, and you know where I put the dimensionals, I would have put that behind, but let's say I didn't for this one. Next. Again, the beauty of live. The beauty of live. Too funny. Too funny. I didn't use the pearls either. Okay, let's do this one. Quickly. Well, not too quickly. Nope. Oh, I missed one apparently. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. Why don't I dig for this where you can see what I'm doing? I'm looking for the background that has... Oh, my hands are like... You know, when you're doing a live and I've got to wash my hands and make sure my fingernails are all nice and bright and shiny and clean. And then I want to forget what I'm doing. Alrighty. So this, you want to see super simple? Again, these are perforated. So you're going to just go get those out of there. You know what the other thing is I wanted to say is if you have... Like, let's say you don't want to say thank you. You want to say something else on your card. You can do that. You can do that simply by using a different stamp and a punch or something. Like, you can change whatever you want. I want it to go that way. You know, you can break those rules, and I want you to legally break those rules. Break them, break them, break them. And again, do I follow all of the instructions? You know I don't. You know me, I don't. So this time I'm going to show you what the cord looks like if I can get her the way I want. So in the picture it might look different. I don't care. I do it my way. So the only thing is I want to say if I want it on an angle like that, and sometimes you have to use an extra one because you want to place them where it's going to be good for you. Ugh. You know, I just looked at my computer. Wow, my desk looks horribly messy. Okay, so anyway, attach it to one. That works. And if you happen to have glue dots, you can attach them by glue dots. And it is seriously as simple as that. So attach it. Okay, wrong scissors. Cut it. You want a bigger loop as well. Do that. And I will shape that. I will shape it. I will mold it the way I want it to look. And the beauty is, because it's not like paper, you can pull these off and keep rearranging. Nope, you know what? I like it like that. I like it like that. So, oh, hey, you know what? Okay. Nope, I like it the way I like it. I want it to go this way, this way, this way, that way. And then let's peel off a thank you. And there are different languages, so there's French and German, question mark. I think anybody... I just noticed your thank you. You know what? I used to be really, really nervous, and then I thought, I think the best way to do a video is just, I talk the way I talk. You know me. Anyway, done. Next. Okay, let's do this one. Now, you might want to take a little more time to do these, but how are we doing? Okay, I could slow that train down just a little bit. Okay, so a thank you card. So we go back to these. There's this one right here. And ta-da, we've used a sheet. Bye-bye. That was my recycle. And then I see we've got some of these guys in behind. So it's going to be one of these, one of these. These are sticky backed. So I'm not putting those on yet because I'm remembering that if you look right here, there's these little doodads. Because that's what they're called now, because I don't know what they're called. Cute little stamp might be a good way to put it. There. And I would like this to stay put. Ugh, I cannot stand how messy this is. Oh, good gracious. Arg, arg, arg. Oh, Carol, that's too funny. And here I am saying I wouldn't. Okay, I am commenting. Because you know what? You guys are awesome. Like, who's here every week? You guys are. Ladies, not guys. You're not guys. Put one there. You know what? That is really cute. This is the kind of stamp that if you had like this big stamp set that you might actually ignore a little piece like this, a little stamp like this, but don't, because they just make your background, you know, look kind of cool. And you know what? I think I might do a third one because I feel like it. These are cute. They're very cute. There. So it might stick out the bottom here. If it doesn't, that's okay. All right. Set that aside. Set that aside. Oh, I think it's going to show. And I need one of those big sheets, which would be these. These all look the same. Yep. Okay. And again, have the dark sheet down, which is a good thing for this. Let's peel off thanks. You know I do lots of thank you cards. Oh yeah. Now, I know, Darlene, I know you know that your order is in. I'll get that to you. So anybody else watching that has placed an order, the first order, the second one, not here yet, but the first one from early on in the BOGO. All right, they're in, and I will be contacting everybody. Did I get it all? I want to make sure it's nice and solid. If you're going to say thanks, you might as well yell it, right? I'm kidding. Okay, and I also think, if I read correctly in the book, in the instructions, that they have some extras of these just in case you muck it up. And I don't particularly like that because it's a little bit low and it's not done evenly. I will turn it over. I know sometimes I don't like when the stitching's on the wrong side, but hey, you know, eek, eek. I'm trying not to ink myself. I was trying to think, what color did I have on myself yesterday? Oh, I know. I was, actually this morning, I was painting that frame you gave me, Carol, and I painted it like 3 different colors, and I believe, painted it and then painted over. I believe I have settled with, and you're not going to believe this, I've settled with black. It looks really awesome in black, and I think for the project I'm doing, I think it'll look really pretty. That's better. Perfect? No, but better. And again, when you're giving a handmade card to somebody, and you can say, okay, you didn't make all of this, you put it together, but I still had to stamp stuff, and I still had to place things, so I made it. You know, if they criticize your card, they don't get another one, do they? No, they don't. So, again, not following the instructions. Put them where you like. Overlap them, for sure. Straight, mostly. You would not believe how difficult this is when you're not like right in front of yourself like I usually am. And I think I've said that, what, like every single week? But it's true. I wouldn't lie to you. Let's pop this up. And put that on, yes. And pop this up, of course. Yep. At the bad side, yeah. It doesn't really look that bad now that I look at it. That's a good side. Did I just do that backward? I think I did. Hang on. Gently. I didn't press too hard. Yeah, that's the side I wanted. I looked at this and I saw that it was a little bit, I hadn't pressed quite enough. Anyway, gets quiet. There we go. Oi. And let's just place the thanks a little bit under. I like to layer things, you know. And here's our favorite thing to do. I'm gonna make a little bow. They had a bow, I'm making a bow. And oh, and darling, I will get back to you later and tell you I saw someone make these a different way and it looked easier. So bunny ears, go through the bottom loop, pull, but her way looked easier. And it came up with the exact same thing. And I made a bow this morning and I will post that card. Still with that, oh darn it, what was it called? Pull that out of here. This ribbon, but I used the gray granite, the textured weave. And the bow looked really pretty. Now me, I pull and I decide and then cut. I think I want these good and short because I don't really want them over top. And okay, and I don't think they come with, I did that on a, what am I? I think you might also need some glue dots. So just get one of those. And I don't do it the same way as everybody, you know, pushing it from there. And I want to squish it down a little bit so you can't see it. And yes, it's stuck to my fingernails. I think we have 3 of them done. Wee-haw. There, right there. Just a little copper bow. That looks a lot like the original, and I'm happy about that it's at the bottom too. Little sprinkles, let's call them sprinkles. Okay, last but not least, now this one, I know you're gonna be like, what? This one gave me some difficulties. I do not lie. Okay, I love the base on this, by the way. Like, that is super pretty, and not only that, that it goes over to the back too. Yes, darling, I know you love bright colors, and I think it's mostly because of you that I'm like, you know what? I don't have to do everything in like my usual kind of blah, dull colors that not blah. There's nothing blah about Stampin' Up. But I do think it's because of you that I'm actually going out of my comfort zone and trying things that are just a little darker. Oh, that was a peel off thing, by the way. And if you look closely, this is that same design that was on that little stamp I used on the last card. So it's kind of nice how they tie that together. Now, chances are they put this right down on the card. But as you know, and it's sticky as all get out, so I do believe that's what they did. But I want it popped up because that's me. Pop it up. Oh, not yet. Oh, see, I almost forgot the thread again. No, not doing it. Not doing it. Let's see. Oh, I know. I was trying to make it look like the sample. So they ran it along, made a little loop at the bottom, or at the little loop on the side, bottom, whatever. Ay, caramba. And then came back around again. There's something about having these loose ends that I would normally not like. Normally. But I'm liking them. I am liking them. My loops might be a little bit bigger then. I wouldn't mind if they looked the same. How would that be? I would like them to be somewhat the same. So that's kind of cool though, like that you can pull these off so easily. Pull the thread off so easily. Okay. I like it. Okay. And we put it on there. It's kind of like having loose ends, and I kind of like that. Stay. You're going to stay. Now, I will show you why I had a little difficulty. And as much as I have to find a little bit again, this is why I'm glad they give you a few extras. For some reason, stamping that thank you gave me difficulties. I know. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's a solid image. I don't know. So let's pull that off of there and not place it in the wrong spot. For this one, I think that's on camera there. I want it like pretty well in the center because I'm aiming right for that. And these are good and sticky because I do have the image up good. When you clean them, they seem to go right back to their sticky self, which is nice. Because you know that they're going to stick to your stamps and they're going to stamp beautifully. I think that's solid. Because this is a solid stamp and the thank you is in, I'm going to say it's in white, but it's not. You know what I mean. I want that to be really, 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 really solid. So again, here goes nothing. Ack, I know I'm not straight. Darn it. As soon as I set that down, it's at the bottom. Okay, I have to tell you something that I did. I actually cut around this because I'm like, okay, I give up. Why aren't you? And not only that, I didn't stamp it nicely. I thought it had lots of ink. Let's do that again. You had nothing better to do this morning, did you? Okay, let's do her again. Do it again. And maybe I may or may not take this so I can see it right on top. Take this, whoop. And it doesn't matter that it's upside down, but apparently it does to me. And we're on the paper. Now this is what I didn't do the first time. Let's bring it back in. Is just hold it and let the ink get in there. Let it go. Okay, I might have to use another dimensional because apparently that's coming off a bit. My bad. There we go. A zillion times better. Yay. And, okay, it's a little crooked. I give you that. I think if I was to mail this, that would be a little bit high. So yeah, I'm bringing this in. Little bit of snail. Come to Sandy. Come to Sandy. Oh, that was the good side view. I mean the bad side. The bad side, the opposite side. There we go. Nope. And what you don't want to do is press down really hard until you're ready. And speaking of which, I'm going to make this stick by cutting these in half. I could use a mini one, but let's say we're using like 99% of the items from the kit. Thus, this one doesn't have the minis, doesn't need it. But it is apparent that you might need a little more adhesive, and that's not a biggie, it's not expensive. But of the kits, this is the one, I think because of the thank yous. The thank you and the, well, I like the thanks and the thank you. And the you're so kind. They could all be thank you cards for me. Get. Alrighty. And let's just place that on there. Now the one thing I didn't do with any of these cards is I didn't use any of the little mini pearls. Are they not cute? Well, let's just open that, shall we? What good is a card if you're not going to use everything? So, anyway, what I wanted to say is, again, thank you for sharing my videos. And if you're not watching, if you don't see it live, I already have that one. Who's missing? This one. If you're not watching live, that's okay, because you have until next Monday at midnight to share. Where should we put these? Oh, how about like look like a little raindrop. And one there. And how about right there? There. Okay, that one's good. Might as well use them. You got them. Use them. 1, 2. And of course, if I was putting more on, I would do 5. Makes sense. Uh-oh. Now I've messed up. Where is it? I did miss one. This one. There we go. That's what happens. See, I actually made these. And this is a kit where I know I'm going to use everything, which is kind of cool. So, anyway, I will bring back card number 1 again. And oh, get off my finger. Now, there's different ways to adhere these, by the way. I mean, they have their own self. There. They stick all on their own. No, that's in the wrong spot. There. I have to use the bone folder and get that. You can take them off with scissors. You can use the piercing tool. There's different ways of making this work. That one doesn't have any. So, I think for this day, I'm going to end the video momentarily. And thank you for watching, and I will see you again on Friday, because I already know what I'm doing on Friday, too. I have never been this organized in my life. Well, maybe I have. No, I haven't. Oh, and card number 1. Here we go. And there's card number 1. Yes, bright, bright, bright and bright and bright and bright. So, there you go. Card kit, which is the, what's it called? Notes of Kindness. And they're really pretty flowers on it. And then abstract impressions. And it has more stamps than that. And I do promise that I will definitely use more. So anyway, that's it for today. Pardon the big noise. That's my chair because I put my camera up higher. I can't reach. So thank you for watching and see you Friday.